Happening right now in Sarasota, closing arguments are underway in the Misty Stoddard murder trial. Prosecutors say Stoddard abused and killed her 11-year-old autistic stepdaughter. Our Eric Waxler is just stepping out of the courtroom now to bring us up to date. Eric, what's happening there?
Yeah, and those closing arguments are wrapping up right now. Then it will go to jury instructions, and then the jury will begin deliberations in this emotional case here in Sarasota. They'll have to decide between what the prosecution says, that Misty Stoddard was the one that restrained her stepdaughter, her special needs stepdaughter, and ended up suffocating her, or was it what the defense contends, the father of the 11-year-old?
That's where her head was, every single night. Her mouth was duct taped. She had a sock or something else stuffed in her mouth and duct taped.
This is the plywood board prosecutors say Misty Stoddard used to restrain her stepdaughter. And when Melissa was found lifeless in her Sarasota home in 2012, the state says she had been strapped to the board with her mouth covered so she couldn't breathe.
There is no one that can say that you don't know sticking a sock in someone's mouth and duct taping it is a suffocation risk.
The state says physical evidence proves Misty Stoddard is guilty, including what they found on pieces of duct tape.
Not only does it have Misty's DNA, it has Melissa's DNA, it has Melissa's saliva on it.
If found guilty of murder, Stoddard will spend the rest of her life in prison. The state says she didn't want to deal with her special needs stepdaughter on top of the 5 other kids she was caring for and wanted her gone. But the defense says Misty was under the control of her husband, Ken Stoddard. They told the jury not only did he restrain his daughter on the board, but he put his wife on it too as part of a bondage fetish.
When you look at this board and you heard areas where the arms would be, that there was Misty's blood there was Melissa's blood there. There's a reason for that. They were both strapped on that board by Ken Stoddard.
And Ken Stoddard was also arrested in this case. His trial comes up in a couple months. Again, jury instructions about to get underway, and then jury deliberations begin. Misty Stoddard facing life in prison. We'll have a crew in the courthouse all day long. Stay tuned on air and online for updates. Live in Sarasota, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.